Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the UK. We're trying to change it up a little bit and, you know, try some other places. Now that we got the sim running good, I believe we've got the stream running good. We changed more settings again with YouTube and tried to get this thing to run as smooth as possible. We went back to 1080p, but we changed our bit rate and the settings that YouTube needs to stream. We let it basically do it automatically and not listen to us. So hopefully the YouTube auto settings are better than what we think is the best settings. Okay, so let's jump in here. We're here in default London Heathrow. That comes with MS2020. Very heavy on frames, I must say. Every time I come here, it's very heavy on frames. The frames in the we're flying the A321 today, and British Airways, and this is the Project Megapack A321. I got it to work again. I had to completely get rid of the A320 out of my computer in all ways, everywhere, to get it to work. I tried that several times before, it didn't work, so I just made sure I took deliveries, everything out, everything for the A320. Because I really like flying the A321, and we're probably going to fly this a little bit more often than the 20. I see an aircraft taking off right there. That's somebody online. So we're here on VATSIM in London Heathrow. We have departure, ground, um, we have approach, departure, ground, delivery. So we even have the delivery frequency where we get our route, where we, what do you call it? Get our clearance. Tower and ATIS. We have 31 planes on the ground ready to depart, and a ton of them on their way. So, it's like a little event going on here in London. And then we have 3 aircrafts just landed. And then even all the way over in Dublin, we have 8 departures with also delivery, ground, tower, ATIS, approach, center, also London controllers on. So everything, we got everything. So let's get out of here. Very, 1 hour and 5 minute flight, so not too long. I don't regularly fly in the UK, but I want to, like I said, fly and try different things. And so let's do that. Let's get something here. All right, so first and foremost, let's call this guy here to clean up the aircraft and get all the food and drinks for this flight service to Dublin. All right, so we're gonna turn on the aircraft. So let's jump inside. All right. Okay, so with this aircraft, a little less that you could do. The DERS is automatically on when you turn on the aircraft. You can't test the engines. So it has a little less control than the A320 has. It doesn't have the tablet. But like I said, I rarely use a tablet for the A320. It kills my frames anyway. But I don't care for that unless I could watch like YouTube in it. Yeah, like the A320 could in X-Plane. Yeah, I don't really care for the tablet. My charts and stuff, once that they have all that stuff available, then it makes sense. I don't know if you could do the charts and stuff just yet. All right, so let's go ahead. Batteries on and available ground power. Massive caution with no light. Okay, so we'll leave the fuel pumps off for now. Let's turn on our nav and logo, and let's turn on our no smoking. Actually, let's get this started. Let me double check something here. All right, let's get them to clean the aircraft right away. It's probably mostly clean from the last flight from yesterday, but we just want to make sure everything is good and everybody's happy. It's COVID, so we have to clean up the aircraft very well, sanitize it down, all that good stuff. All right, so catering service, let's get that going while we get other things set up here. Prepare for the passengers. I believe we have 172 souls on board. Let's double check that. You see, I use my sim brief integrated into Sim Toolkit Pro. You guys know I use Sim Toolkit Pro. It takes a little while for the map to load up. But yeah, so we're here at stand 321, and we'll probably be taking off runway 9er right. You see all the planes are taking off there, so I think we calculated that correctly based on the winds. Winds were around 040, 7 knots or something. Okay, so give me 1 second here. All right, so we are. I'll show you. Nope. So, oh, I forgot I could use this as a taxi thing too. Totally forgot about this. This works so good because it's a lot less resources needed than the map. That map, it just moves too slow. So this I could see where I'm taxiing to easily fast. So I gotta remember that. Okay, so our payload is 45,000 pounds and fuel is 16,000 pounds. So the weather is 0504. So yeah, still run with Niner, right, for departure out of EGLL. And looks like the weather in Dublin is 0707. So let's move that back over to my other side here. You see somebody is behind us there. Okay, let's see if I could open. All right, so that door opened with this. Okay, so yeah, we got a bunch of aircraft. These are all aircrafts online. Soon we'll have better model matching where all these things are the right airlines and stuff and planes, but right now, not as yet. And just got somebody taking off, and all these planes are heading to Niner, right? So we'll just leave it to that view. Catering service is pretty much done. We're going to start selling the aircraft here for this flight. Let me just set up a couple of things here quick. Gotta get set up here for the passengers. 30, 40, 15. Forgot this thing is in Army time. 13, 14, 1400. So we're leaving at 1420 hours. And let's see here. A321. Oh, okay. So we have an A321 configuration. So that's what we're going to confirm how much souls we have on board, which is 171 souls on board. Okay. Let's put that into our passenger program. So we're using again Luke Air Tool. So 171 passengers. Let's make sure everything else is set up correctly. Airline is British Airways. Is that, I guess that's what BA stands for in this. I don't know why everything is typed out except for British Airways. That's weird. I hope that's it. All right. Okay. 30 minutes before departure. Okay, so like I said, this is the program that we use, and we're going to start boarding soon, not right now. And 171 passengers, and satisfaction, passengers on board, all that stuff. I hope that's not my rating. Okay, so we're going to put that back over. If I click this, it'll come up here, but you guys see down here below all the same data, so I will keep it on my screen on the right. All right, so let's get started. Let's get this thing set up. All right, so all the necessary lights are on, armed on the emergency lights. There's no smoking is on. Okay, and fuel pumps, like I said, is off. Let's call up the fuel truck, and then let's just align this aircraft, and then we'll start boarding here. This aircraft actually has better frames than the A320neo, the fly-by-wire. Fly-by-wire takes up tons of frames. So imagine if we were at this airport right now with the A320neo. I don't know, we'll be in the 20s maybe. With FPS. Okay, EGLL to EIDW. I'm not familiar with a lot of these airports, so I have to double check what I'm typing for everything. Okay, so flight level 320. Looking at our sim brief here. Okay, and next page. 1 second here, guys. Huh. Okay, looking at the stream on the tablet, it seems to be 1080p. It looks clear enough. Not as clear as my screen is, but David Stucken says, "How are you? I cannot stay for long, but I will stay for as long as possible." Thank you. At least thank you for joining us. And let's try to get off the ground so at least you can see the departure. Thank you for joining. Thank you for following as well. Someone just followed. Get the name there. Probably coming to my email at some point. We have to fix the how the followers pop up on the stream. That's another thing we have to do. Anyway, okay, so in the block, this aircraft here seems to calculate very well. Actually, they fixed it. This was very bad. The CG was off. Everything was terrible. And now it looks like it works better than the A320 fly-by-wire. So we already put in the fuel pretty much 16,471, 45,446 is the payload. The CG really got very nice and equal in the center on its own. I didn't have to adjust anything. And so that's our Mach 28.9. All right, so we already calculated everything and converted it to kilograms. So with that said, our ZFW, with our amount of ZFW is 153,000 pounds, which converts to 69.7 ZFW, and then the CG is 28.9, as I just said. Okay, and now the block fuel is going to be 7.5. Okay, yeah, so it calculate, you can't put in the block on your own. If this is correct, the block should be right, and that is the correct block. So this thing is working pretty good. I'm amazed. I did a little test takeoff with this aircraft before I streamed with it again yesterday after that last stream, and yeah, did very well. I was pleased. The only thing I don't like is I can't see the all the pages like the A320neo, so I can't test my flight controls, my hydraulics, and I can't see my trim. So I gotta find a way another way to see the trim, because we gotta be able to set our trim. Okay, ISA. So flex temps is in there already. We'll put it to 3 degrees Celsius, and then flaps 1/up 0. I know it's pretty low. 0.1 down. Okay, so that's pretty much that, and then we'll start some of the flight plan and everything. Let's see here. Okay, well, let's get started boarding while I set up the flight plan. Okay, so we're gonna call the baggage trucks. And let's start boarding. I'm gonna actually put this tool over here, so I don't really need it. And let's go ahead and board. So you're gonna see the seats slowly get filled with green, and that's passengers boarding. Oh, I guess that was all the way. Don't really need that map, but there we go. Okay, so passengers, already 11 passengers on board. I wish I could slow it down. That's the slowest you could board, like actual time that it takes to board, which is a long time. So, but it's fine. It's fine. So we have 14 out of 171 passengers. So you can see that both numbers changing. Looks great. Okay. Let's leave that on the screen. How about that? And then we'll yeah, we'll do this. Or actually, how about this? We'll do this for now. We'll keep it there. Nope, that's what I clicked the wrong thing. And we could keep it in this so you guys can see it boarding right there. There we go. I like that. So I'll leave it up there only for that reason. Then when we're actually flying, we don't need to have that menu up there. It actually shows landing rate up there too. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in the route. Everything else seems to be going good. Oh, let's change to the frequency. We should be on delivery. So that frequency, EG, where is delivery? EGL delivery is 121.975. This is a little closer. I'm a little lazy. Okay, and then ground is what we're going to contact when we're taxiing. Ground is going to be ground frequencies. EGLL ground. Whoa. Keeps 121.9. They're making me work. All right, fuel truck is here. We already have everything in. Bags are loading, are finished loaded in. Fuel is finished loaded in, and passengers are still boarding. We have 64 out of 175 passengers. Okay. Whoa. 121.9. Why are they screaming? I love the accents. I love it. Okay, so EGLL departure out of runway 9 right. And we're doing CPTJ5. And that's gonna go to CPT. Transition. See here, CPT, and then CPT goes to UL9. Is that an airway? Let's just type it in first because I'm not sure if that's an airway. Let's see. What? Let's see here. Maybe it's an airway. Let's try. What is he doing? Okay. Airway. UL. Let's see if it works. UL. Oh, I already have it there. UL9. Yes, it is an airway. To Kenneth. Let's see if it entered, because sometimes it does, and you don't. All right, there we go. All right, and then N14. There's a lot of planes here, guys, so we're probably going to be waiting a little bit for taxiing, clearance, all that stuff. It's a lot of traffic in this area. To my dog. Okay, second index not found. It's N14. N14 is definitely an airway. Ah. Okay. Let's see if we just type in the dog. Oh, so this thing actually saves it, so you don't have to retype it, which is good. But now I gotta get used to it because I'm typing it twice. Let's see if we can get the dog in there. Okay, but is it in the right spot? Yes. So N14 to my dog came up automatically. Weird. I just typed in my dog. Oh, because I already put in N14 in the airway, and then it. Okay. Interesting. So this one, I don't know why this is saying Quebec 63 though. Should be UL9. But you know what? Let's see what happens. All right, and then last one is L18, Lima 18. So let's go to the dog. Airways. I think maybe because we already have, let's see, Lima 18. Passengers are almost finished boarding. We have about 40 more passengers to finish board. Ablin. Let's see if it works here. And if not, then I know that it's to go in afterwards. Let's see. First index not. Okay. First index not. Okay, so what we do is we go to here. I think it adds it. Or doesn't, but once you type it in here, we're going to put it right here, and it should have it. There we go. See, I see what it's doing. All right. And then direct to ED. I guess there's no arrival here, so that, and then the arrival into ILS 10. I think based on the winds, let's check the winds again. 0907. We're going to 10 right. Okay, and I don't think we have. Nope. Don't have arrival. And no transition. Let me just double check. No star. And I'm gonna look again at my route. No, we don't direct to Avalon. No Avia. No trans. Let's just insert that. All right, we're good to go. Passengers are almost finished boarding. Let's go ahead and turn on our fasten seatbelt signs. We are soon ready to be boarding. I mean to be departing from the gate. And then we're gonna pull. So now we can pull this back up. Turn on seatbelt sign. Okay. And I'm gonna give my little speech here. Let's see, boarding. Prepare for boarding. Boarding complete. Okay, beacon light on. All right, fuel pumps on. I've already finished refueled. Let's start the APU. Turn on the APU bleed from now. Okay. Now that's done, we're gonna walk to the flight plan here. We're gonna call for clearance here. Flight directors on. Initial altitude will leave to 5,000. Altimeter is going to be Q1034.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have just joined us, a very warm welcome on board this British Airways flight. Just a reminder about hand luggage. Small bags may be kept underneath the seat in front of you. All other items must be placed into an overhead locker. Please put your
Love the
bags
accent.
right inside the locker, as they can sometimes fall out and may injure someone. If your bag has wheels, please put it in wheels first. We'd appreciate your assistance by closing the overhead lockers once they are completely full.
Okay, let's walk to the
If you
flight
are
plan here
sitting
quickly,
in
and
an
then we'll call for
emergency
clearance.
exit row, that's row 9, or a front row bulkhead seat, all
And seems to be
lockers must be
perfect, the
placed
flight
into an
route,
overhead
so we're good.
locker,
Just direct to
and the
ARC.
floor area around your
Not
seat
10 nautical
is
miles
completely
in.
clear.
Okay. Radar tilt above. All right, so we're going to call for clearance here as soon as we have break in the frequency in the airways. A lot of people looking for All right, we're going to go ahead and close the main door. Passengers are finished, fully boarded. Let's double check. Yes. All right, the main door closed. All right, we'll keep the jetway connected just in case. All right, yeah, so we can't see the APU page and we can't see the flight controls page, so that sucks. So we're going to have to. All right, you see there's a lot of people talking, so. All right. All right, we're just waiting for some time for us to talk.
Roger, hold November Bravo 3 straight ahead, short of 9 right, calculus other one. 2786, I'm going in, I'll get back to you shortly. Thank you, patient. Roger, Alpha, William, time,
All right, we're still waiting for.
Good, 5 Charlie Alpha, take squawk 5215.
A lot of traffic, guys. A lot of traffic. 28 aircrafts trying to depart.
667, monitor tower 1185.
See, there's aircrafts everywhere.
That's good, 113 cap, make the right turn now on Bravo, hold Oscar.
Wait, are we in the right?
Thank you very much, and monitor tower 185.
Why is delivery giving clearance 121.97, 121.975? That's why. We're in the wrong frequency. Okay, let's try to get clearance now.
Hello, taxi Alpha right to Lima. Hold Lima 1 initially. Your stand will be 421. You'll be crossing on the runway.
Heathrow delivery, British Airways A45 requesting IFR clearance to Dublin.
Good, A45, clearance on request stand by.
Did you say FedEx?
Atlas 480, clearance on request stand by. Break 76 Charlie Bravo. Just confirm your aircraft type for me. A320, 76 Charlie Bravo. Thanks, 76 Charlie Bravo. Right turn onto Bravo, hold Oscar for me. Right turn onto Bravo, hold Oscar. Shuttle A6 Lima. Go A6 Lima, hello. Failed, flight plan has failed. Shuttle A6 Lima. A6 Lima, thanks. Clearance on request number 3 in the queue. Korea 56 push. We'll start from calculus 971 and hold short 9 right. Contact the tower 1185 for your crossing. See you in a bit. Roger, contact tower for the crossing, cargo 971. And Westjet 400 is ready. Taxi 0908. Westjet 1200. Are you able to make a right turn? Is that taxi?
So he's giving clearance for them to taxi. I guess yeah, he's giving them clearance to taxi,
Yeah,
but they have to contact ground at the end of the ramp. But
yeah, no worries. In that case,
it
left
makes him
turn,
very busy.
still face north, and then taxi right Bravo.
Very
All the
busy.
way around, you're going to be holding at Oscar for 9 right.
All right, so we're probably gonna taxi to taxiway Foxtrot or taxiway
So left turn and then left on Bravo.
Echo all the way to taxiway Bravo is where he's probably gonna take us.
Heathrow, KLM 1212, done 225 with information X-ray with copy clearance to keep off.
KLM 1012, Heathrow, ground, no. Sir, I'm requesting number 4.
Number 4.
Okay, so where our request is on standby. So let's just hold short. This is what happens when you fly online with a lot of aircrafts. All right, so another thing we changed in our settings is we put on Vsync. I know that sometimes affects performance, but that's the only way I could lock my frame rates to 30. Apparently, it really helps
Good evening, Steven, 304,
your
777, 543 with 8 X-ray. Request place Charles de Gaulle.
apparently that helps really well with your frames by locking it to 30 in the sim. So we'll see.
Requesting number 5 yeah, I'll get back to you shortly.
I wonder what my request was.
7294, free cut taxi.
Right, 7294, taxi straight ahead, hold Oscar.
A lot of aircrafts, guys. Woof.
So 76 Charlie Bravo, 1 tower, 118.5.
All right, let's get the tug hooked up at least.
18.5, thanks very much. 845,
The jetway.
Dublin, right, Compton, then flight stand route. After departure, runway 09 right, time straight ahead to London 2DME, then right turn heading 2203, at altitude 6,000 feet, will 3516. In that case, next up is Giant 480, you with me?
Adler is Giant 480, yeah.
We're now going to explain the emergency procedures on this British Airways aircraft. The captain and the crew are here for your safety. It is important that you pay attention and follow instructions carefully.
We're clear to
First, check your seatbelt is securely fastened. Insert the metal tag into the buckle and tighten by pulling on the loose end.
Next up is
To unfasten, simply lift up the metal flap on the buckle and pull apart. You'll find the seatbelt sign in the panel above your head. When it's on, you must fasten your seatbelt. We'll provide extension seatbelts for infants. We suggest you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible during our flight, even when the sign is off. Your life jacket is either beside or underneath your seat. To use it, take it out of the container and place it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and tie them securely in a double bow at your side. Inflate your life jacket when you leave the aircraft. We will supply life cots for babies and life jackets for children. In the unlikely event of the aircraft having to make an emergency landing, you'll be told to take this protective brace position. But when seated facing rearwards in Club World, you must adopt this position. We will now explain how to leave the aircraft in an emergency. Move quickly to the closest usable exit, taking nothing with you. High-heeled shoes must be taken off as they may tear the evacuation slide. Emergency lighting, including floor-level lighting, will help you find your way to the exits. These are clearly signed. There are 2 exits at the rear of the aircraft and 2 at the front of each cabin section. Your crew will now point out the exits nearest to you. To open the doors, move the handle in the direction of the red arrow. Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slides. The slides can also be inflated by pulling this handle. Jump onto the slide and move away from the aircraft. If the aircraft has landed on water, these slides detach to form rafts. As you leave the aircraft, inflate your life jacket by pulling the red tag. If necessary, blow into this mouthpiece to top up the air. The life jacket is fitted with a light and a whistle.
Heathrow delivery, British Airways 845. We just want to make sure we're in line for the
If the
clearance and
cabin
delivery.
system should fail, this will be released. Stay in your seat and pull the mask towards you to open your supply. Please note that the bag does not inflate.
If you've got the mod me once you
Place
get
it over your
faster
mouth
off
and
the
nose
9 right,
and adjust the
that'll
band
be
to
550.
secure it,
Take your
then
magic number
breathe normally.
6351.
Do make sure your own mask is correctly fitted before helping anyone else. In some areas, you release the mask by pulling on this coloured streamer. If you're in a Club World sleeper seat, you may need to reach through the dividing screen to retrieve your mask. All electronic devices, including mobile phones, must be switched off, and all headsets must be removed whenever the engines are running on the ground during takeoff, approach and landing. Please ensure your mobile phone and any devices that can send or receive calls or text messages remain off for the flight. Any items with a flight safe mode should have this feature enabled now. Some electronic devices can be used once we're airborne. Please check High Life magazine. Take care your hand baggage isn't blocking the aisles or exits. It must be put under the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker. But place items
845 with you.
as they may fall and injure someone. As we prepare for takeoff, please make sure that your tray table is put away, your seat is upright and your armrest is down. Please stow your individual video screen and footstool if you have them. Finally, take a look at the safety card in the seat pocket. If you have any questions, please ask.
Repeat that squawk again for Speedbird
We hope you
845.
have a relaxed and enjoyable flight.
351. Helicopter Golf 0 Echo Mike. Hello again. Roger. Just to that air taxi, please. Golf Echo Mike. Air taxi to the helicopter Alpha. Okay, road to roll.
KLM 102, stand 225, push start.
KLM 102, stand 225, push start, approve face west.
Push start, approve face west, where KLM 102.
KLM Tango Oscar, if you could pull straight, pull ahead slightly, hold behind cargo lift ahead of you. And then KLM 6 Tango Oscar, hold short of 9 right, contact the tower, 118.5 for your crossing. We can do it.
Okay, guys, we got our clearance. Let's put that in. We're gonna confirm our clearance as soon as we have some time. 3516 in the box. Okay.
WestJet 1200, hold position, monitor tower.
Auto for now. Okay, and we're gonna set our engines to start, and we're gonna confirm our clearance as soon as we have some room, and then we'll start on pushback. Just give us a little bit here.
Charlie Alpha 518, push start, free space south. 2786537, push start, free space south.
Ground, good evening, Speedbird 895 with you on Alpha.
Speedbird 895, hello, 1 Heathrow, taxiway Alpha, stand 506.
Taxiway Alpha, stand 506, 506, Speedbird.
Whoa, another plane just spawned here. Alright, we'll just wait. Heathrow delivery, Speedbird 845, we're cleared to Dublin via the SID. We're going to climb runway heading 9 right, and then turn right 223, climb and maintain 6,000, squawk 3516.
Good 845, that is correct. And anyone else which is going to be here?
Ready for pushback and startup for Speedbird 845.
Good 845, stand 321, push start, free space south.
Pushback and start, approved face south for Speedbird 845. Okay, we are ready to go, guys. Let's go ahead and announce to our passengers for the delay.
971, thanks, taxi straight ahead, your stand B601.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just received clearance and we are ready to depart. Apologize for the delay.
Sorry, 8563, taxi Sierra, hold 011.
Sierra hold, Sierra 1.
Angry Birds music. All right, let's go ahead and jump in the aircraft here and
the
start up the left engine.
Roger. KLM 1012 for taxi.
KLM 1012, taxi straight ahead, hold Oscar.
Straight ahead, hold up the KLM.
Heathrow delivery, speedbird 780, Foxtrot 507 degree, push and start please. 780 Fox 507, after the company park stop, stand 506 to your right, please face south.
All right, so we're facing to the south.
After company aircraft,
So we're gonna turn left. Taxiway is clear of any aircrafts. Okay. Successful start up on left engine as we push back. Sorry about the delay, guys. Like I said, a lot of aircrafts here trying to depart.
Delta 19 November, thank you very much. Taxi straight down to 501. Left hand, then join the next 501. Straight down Alpha, stand 501, channel 19 November.
All right, we're going to tell them to stop. Okay, and park and brake. And they're going to release us. Let's go ahead and start the right engine.
Get in ready, sorry.
Thanks, John, for it, taxi straight ahead, hold 011.
My mouse is doing weird stuff. Okay, let's remove the tug. Thank you very much. Oh, normally it drives away, but it decided to just bye-bye.
Can you repeat for Giant 480?
Okay, starting right engine. Let's get out of here. We had a long delay. Sorry about that. Oh, the flight attendant has already did all their announcements and safety and everything, because that's how long of a delay it was. Okay. Another aircraft just took off. All right, almost optimal here. All right, going good. Trim. Okay, let's see if we can read it on this thing.
304, anyway.
Let's see if I could read this. Okay. Okay. I have to just do it manually since we have no screen. No ECAM. Alrighty, let's go ahead and engines are optimal. Let's turn off the APU power. See, let's turn off the external as well. It's on. And let's go ahead and arm spoilers. Engine started to norm. Let's go ahead and flaps. And we can't see from outside. Leave it there. Okay. Okay. What else we got here?
Hello, I don't see a flight plan in the system. If you can read
Taxi lights on.
I will check it and get back to you.
Good, 5 Charlie Alpha, monitor tower 118.
Alright, auto brakes is set max already. 6,000 is our initial altitude. Okay. Let's taxi to the end of the ramp. Let's see if we could taxi anywhere before asking for clearance. This is where we are here. Heathrow delivery, Speedbird 845, ready for taxi clearance to runway 89 right.
Speedbird 845, taxi, Foxtrot, right Bravo, hold Oscar.
Foxtrot, right Bravo, hold short Oscar for Speedbird 845.
John 480, monitor tower 118.
Alright, let's double check where that is.
Tower to tower, 119,
Let me put these two things
for
together.
480. Thank you for
Alright, taxi,
Take it easy.
Foxtrot, right Bravo, hold short at... where's Oscar? Interesting. Alright, so let's taxi straight on Foxtrot, where we're at. Brakes off. Okay. Alright, let's test brakes. Alright, flight controls. Alright, flaps is set. Alright, Foxtrot. You see Bravo here. We're on Foxtrot, as you can see. We see Bravo here on the right. Let's make a right. Let's cross check for traffic. Alright. Let's make this right. Got an aircraft taking off there. The stall is a lot better to manage. I could slowly throttle up where the A320 you barely touch it and that thing is blasting out of there. Frames are doing very good, so I'm happy about that. And the stream is dropping frames somehow, so let's see, I don't know why the internet is being affected. I have a lot of stuff using the internet right now, but let me turn off my phone at least. See if that helps. We need to be at around 3 to 5 kilobits per second upload speed. Now, I gotta get my new modem. I think I'm gonna purchase it tonight, so we won't have any more streaming issues with the new modem. Alright, let's get a taxi. Alright, so my taxiway map says the right taxiways to the right of us are no, or it doesn't give. Oh, okay. It said Oscar. Charlie. Maybe he said Alpha. I think he said Alpha. That makes the most sense. So let's just hold short at Alpha. It's the accent, guys. I gotta get used to it. Yeah, definitely Alpha. All right, let's go ahead and prepare the cabin for departure.
Over to tower and 118.5 for Speedbird 780 o'clock. Thank you for the service, sir.
All right, so this is Bravo, and then Alpha is the next one where they're holding short. 185, Speedbird 845. All right, so he's doing ground.
Right Alpha, hold Hawker. Right Alpha, hold Hawker.
Man, this takes too long to turn. I need to update this. I held it down and it still took forever. All right, we stood straight somehow. All right, where did he just depart from? Here? I think he said, yeah, Alpha. All right, so we're correct. All right, throttle on idle.
2845 radio check.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 845, holding short runway 9er right on Alpha.
2845, thank you. Line up and wait 09 right.
Line up and wait. 09 right. Speedbird 845.
Cupid 780 Foxtrot Heathrow, hello, taxi for the head, hold for November Bravo 10.
There was a little hill there. I was wondering why the plane was rolling back. I crash it for traffic here. That aircraft is there as well. Okay. We're gonna hold short on the runway. Let's turn on all our lights as we enter the runway. And up, 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 up.
Bye-bye. Cupid 84509 right, surface wind 050 degrees, 5 knots, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 09 right for Speedbird 845. All right, 50% throttle.
Bravo right to now for contact.
Mantoga. Waste no time.
Thank you, right sir. Alpha, code 129. Cupid 304, taxi hold November Bravo 10 when you can.
Hold November Bravo 10, vehicle.
Damn, this is running smooth with the frame lock.
Cupid 780 Foxtrot, line up and wait 09 right. Line up and wait 09 right.
Oh, that's weird.
780 Foxtrot.
That's weird. That's not normal.
2 minutes, then it'll be your turn. Right.
That was weird.
Cupid 5, Charlie Alpha.
Just got to our rotate speed and it started to sway like it does with the little planes. Wow, the frames are absolutely smooth somehow. Okay. Climb thrust.
780 Foxtrot, runway 09 on right, surface wind 050 degrees, 5 knots, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff.
Alright, let's turn around.
Cupid 304, via November Bravo 10, line up and wait.
Okay, let's put back in our throttle. Let's go on. Come on, aircraft, what are you doing?
Giant 480 behind departing British Airways 777 to the north side, line up and wait 09 right behind.
Behind people.
Guess we need to keep this thing in Mantoga. Until it tells me.
Seabird 845, report heading to Heathrow Director 119735. Seabird 845, heading Director 119725.
Then direct to 119725. That's Speedbird 845.
220 degrees.
320 degrees for us. Speedbird 845.
Seabird 30409 right, surface wind 050 degrees, 5 knots, cleared for takeoff.
Clear section 09 right, Speedbird 304.
Alright, runway turn off lights off. That was a weird takeoff. Not good at all. And those lights off. 320 returning. Full U-turn here. Now let's bring our nose down. Guess it needs to continue to be at Mantoga, so let's see what's going on.
Seabird 4, correct, Giant 480, runway 09 right, surface wind 050 degrees, 5 knots, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 09 right, Giant 480.
Seabird 30, correct, Seabird 780, Foxtrot, contact London control, frequency 118475. Over to London on 118 and 1475, thanks to service, Seabird 780 Fox. Bye-bye.
Overspeed.
We're definitely not over speed.
Seabird 304, contact London control 12945, bye bye.
Line thrust. See this thing listens. Alright, there we go. Alright. Should be at 6,000.
Seabird 309, continue now for contact ground 121.7, correction 121.9.
Q.
Bye.
Okay, autopilot on. Let's maintain 6,000. I believe that's what we're cleared for. All right, London Heathrow is behind of us. Very sketchy departure there. Very sketchy departure. Let's see. Still dropping frames a little bit on the streaming. Um, that happens. You think it's a bug? Yeah, I was just about to get up to V1 speed, and it looked like it was about to like sway, like just like the little planes do sometimes, like you almost as if you're going too fast.
Giant 480, contact London Control
9.72.
Over to London Control 118.475. Thank you for the help. Break, Air India 131, descent flight level 70. Descent flight level 70, Air India 131. Easy 1, Romeo Oscar, I need you to direct to land one, please. I don't know why you're turning left. Yeah, the plane you should do. I don't have a land board in the FSC. Okay, just right turn heading 280 degrees. Heading 280 degrees.
E3 departure, speedbird 845.
845, hello, climb flight level 80.
Is that 080 for speedbird 845?
Climb flight level 80.
Flight level 80 for speedbird 845.
Speedbird 60, turn right, heading 360 degrees. Speedbird 845, just for future reference, the clearance you were given was to turn right onto a heading of 220 degrees at London 2DME, so it does not mean fly this is. So in future, please, if you don't understand the clearance, let the controller know.
Roger.
Speedbird 845, fly heading 280 degrees.
280 degrees, speedbird 845.
Speedbird 845, report that heading to London 129.425.
119.425 will report that heading for speedbird 845.
Negative, the frequency is 129.425.
129.425 for speedbird 845.
Air India 131, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220, Air India 131.
Easy 1, Romeo Oscar, you must maintain flight level 80, climb flight level 80.
Man, you guys have so much restrictions over here in the UK. Alright, so we're on 119.725.
746, contact Brussels 131.1, goodbye.
And we're at 8,000.
131.1, great 171, contact Brussels control 131.
That's why we fly in different parts of the world, guys, so we can learn some stuff.
And easy 28 Golf, contact Brussels control 131.1, goodbye. Easy 28 Golf, contact Brussels control.
And I did understand the clearance to turn to 220. Not sure. I guess I just decided to join the SID.
Speedbird 96, Victor Charlie, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, Speedbird 96, Victor Charlie, thanks.
Victor Charlie, contact Heathrow direct 119.725, goodbye.
119.725, good luck with these.
Speedbird 461, descend flight level 130, please. 130. Easy 154, Zemo navigation, direct Holly.
Navigation to direct Holly, platform.
Speedbird 845, London, good evening. Fly heading 290 degrees, climb flight level 130.
290 degrees, 140 for speedbird 845.
130.
130 for speedbird 845.
Speedbird 845, report heading to London 126.075, goodbye. Speedbird 845, report heading to London 126.075, goodbye.
126.075, speedbird 845.
Right, so you got 255, you following the Bedek 1 Charlie arrival, you seem to be turning left off of your arrival route as well. Bedek 1 Charlie arrival, fast to go 255.
It's how they say their stuff, their frequencies and stuff. It's confusing. Okay, we have to report our heading and our new. Okay. All right, so we're at 290, and I need you plane to climb to 13,000. Thank you very much. Oh, you don't want to do it, huh? Okay, so I'll do it. Speedboat 845 reporting heading 290, climb to flight level 130.
Speedboat 845, hello, climb flight level 200.
Climb to flight level 200, speedboat 845. Yeah, see, they say 200 flight level 200. It's killing me. Oh my gosh. All right, not sure what is this even on? I can't see. These lights are like, sun is on this thing. Clearly autopilot is on, but it's like, the light should be green. I can't see any of these lights.
Speed to London 10945, taxi up from 145, aircraft 154, good evening.
FedEx 930 leaving my airspace, no further ATC available.
Let's change the let's see if we could change the transition altitude. Maybe it's too late for that. See, the speed just increased, but I was hoping to increase it. See, it has 5,000 here, but I think that's default. All right, so speed just increased. There we go.
1240, heads up, level 1.
Right, 20 kilo, hello, climb flight level 2.
Still shows 13,000 here.
Level 240, here.
I don't know why it's
34 Papa November.
weird.
Turn right, heading 0, correction 200 degrees.
Turn right, heading 200.
Just 34 Papa November, you'll be leaving control airspace by send out landing control airspace in confliction.
All right, landing lights off. It should be on.
With 845, climb flight level 320.
Off, I meant. Was that 320 for speedboat 845? Woo! Lot to know, a lot to know. All right. All right, let's turn off our seatbelt sign.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move around the cabin. However, we always recommend to keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move around the cabin.
I don't know why you can.
Ryanair 73 Delta Echo, hello London, control Rogers, walk 1025.
I would have a personal welcome to you all, and welcome back to Executive Club members now on World Retreat Flight. If there is absolutely anything we can do to make our journey more comfortable this evening, please let one of us know. Recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. There must be security fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is switched on. If you are seated in our first or Club World cabin this evening, please do take care that your personal electronic devices do not get lost beneath the seat. If it does, please ask a member of my team, but do not move the seat. Thank you.
All right, we're up to 20,000. Resume own navigation direct landing for speedboat 845. Do we even have that?
Ryanair 73 Delta Echo, Mersey 1 Alpha, landing on the 023 right. Okay, Mersey 1 Alpha for Romney 23 right, Ryanair 73 Delta.
What frequency are we on? 126.075. I think that's control. Where are we?
Stupid 113 leaving my airspace, no further ATC available in Ireland, switch to Unicom, please wait, goodbye.
126.075. All right. Under control. Under control. Speedbird 845. We seem to have Medog and Ablin as our next waypoint here. No Landon or Lannon.
Speedbird 845, Roger, go direct to Ablin then, please.
Direct to Ablin for Speedbird 845.
Jersey 34, Papa November, turn right heading 235.
Turn right heading 23. Turn right heading 235.
Are they keeping me at flight level 200? Looks like it. $60 frames here. 42 up here. 48.
Direct to Lembu, right near Turku.
Speedbird 825, hello London Control, Roger, climb flight level 310.
Climb flight level 310, Speedbird 825.
That one takes the direct.
Jersey 34, Papa November, descend to altitude 3000 feet.
Turn to 3000 feet, Jersey 34, Papa November.
Speedbird 14 kilo, descend flight level 140, level by Belek.
140 level FedEx, 1 kilo.
Jersey 34, Papa November, turn right heading 265.
Turn right heading 265.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I gotta change it to my. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on a second. Yeah, I have ATC, crazy ATC in the UK right now, and it's like every different. It's crazy, and it's just we call it they have the accent, and then also they do things differently, the way they say things, their frequencies,
1200 when ready.
and yeah, I know. So it's hard keeping up sometimes, bro. And then it's like 100 aircraft in the air, all trying to speak or on the ground, and it's really demanding, and it's really like it really challenges you. I could tell you that. And there's the way they do certain how they depart off the runway, and they make you, instead of just following the SID, they want you to go direct to this and blah, 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 and you gotta remember everything. And this makes flying much more hard. We can put your camera what?
You can set your wing views, but you know that our view, like the model just absorb a section on the side where you can set up a certain wing. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Okay, now the window at how they have the water mask now around the island, and they look like they modify the mesh around the island.
Yeah, they did that. A ton of them. They did a ton of those. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did a lot of islands.
And I so happy with the airport ahead of time. That's why we are so back you know,
Right turn heading
all
210 degrees.
right company, and you must enjoy this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. That's good.
Yeah, man, I still have to do that.
Running
So I
right
know
to
it's
80,
like on
will
the
you get
card.
the sign flag number?
We'll see the rest of the eyes and they get a couple
Keep out
that never went to.
decimal 80, running across the net.
Okay.
Jervish.
Sorry, I'm listening to see they talking to me all the time, and it's a lot of talking, so it's hard to. Oof, it's hard to keep up.
You could have that what I don't know,
8749 Zulu, proceed direct to Hemel, climb flight level 3.
like little diesel, that be like Patola, and from Patola, that's like
What are you flying? The citation?
Can you please send the waypoint then for Ryan?
Aircraft are you flying?
Okay, direct
you can land
aircraft
it
for
too.
327
The
749
community might land it too.
Mm.
She's like,
41 degrees Fahrenheit. Why does it not show it in?
that is probably the best flying planes in the city right now. Outside, well, yeah, period, like function, how they function, and everything.
What's that sound? Almost like something's disconnected and it's trying to reconnect or something.
Like a radio thing.
Like a thing, like a beacon. It's like a beacon.
But that's something to do with disco. That's something that disco song.
So it's coming through your thing. There. All right, so Celsius is Fahrenheit is 41 degrees Fahrenheit, so 5 degrees Celsius. And QNH is 1035. How do you find out the transitional altitudes? I mean, without charts. Is there a way to faster to find out transitional altitudes in certain?
In Europe is 4,000.
I thought it was 5 or 6.
I think it's either 4.
8451, hello London Control, direct Mopad to climb flight level 380.
Okay. Let me meet you a second and see if it stops. Hold on.
Runner 1243, hello London Control, same MAC number? Runner 1243, roger, make
Ladies and gentlemen, due to COVID-19, we would like to remind passengers that you have to wear a face mask at all times during this flight. If you require a new face mask, please ask one of our crew members for one.
Leave at 825, again, leave at 825, redirect Numpo. Direct Numpo, leave at 825. 670, that's up there, 132, that's flight 709.
All right, Dublin Center is 132.575. Let's set that up from now before they tell us to.
242, roger, thanks. That's 190, request for the 7490, find up 320 is your final level.
So we're streaming at 1080p. Let's see. It looks smooth now, the stream. I'm looking at it from the tablet. I don't see any choppiness. It looks good. The stream is going, it's a lot smoother now. Only thing is, it just doesn't look as high quality as it looks on my screen. You guys, let me see. Maybe I have the wrong setting here. Hold on. Is it a 1080? Oh, it's a 7. So it's streaming at 720p. That's why. The only reason that I'm streaming smoother is because the YouTube automatically put it to 720p. So yeah, that's why we were having bad streams, guys, because we were forcing it to 1080. So as soon as I get my new modem, we will be able to stream at 1080p because we'll have a lot much higher upload speeds. So we're good for now, just okay, to be honest, we're on border. And then we'll be a lot better once we get the new modem and Alright, so it's smooth sailing for now. No bunch of radio frequencies and crazy departure. I don't know why I decided to go over in the UK and stream, well, fly in general for the first time in a long time in the UK with air traffic control in one of the busiest airports. Always. So I should have started at like a smaller airport, but either way, yeah. We did it. We got through it. It is what it is. I'm going to show you the little VAT sky map. We are... Well, let me see if I can... I'll leave that map there. Let's see if I can minimize it. Put it back. Oh, nice. So I'll just leave this map here. I don't need to see it all the time anyway. And what I'll do is, okay, so I have the next map for the next airport already. We're going to land on 10. Okay, so let me minimize this. Okay, so we took off out of this craziness. So you guys see exactly what's happening. Had 28 planes leaving at the time I was trying to depart. And we had delivery ground tower, so delivery is no longer there. And then this, you know, London Gatwick is almost as busy. It's double. Crazy that there's two airports like that. Very busy always. And then we departed and we're already all the way here. So we're already all the way here. Like, that's pretty fast. So we depart from here to here. And we're going here. So it's not too bad. And there's not that much planes in the area. As you can see, the control has to, you know, all these planes. That's in that area. And then another thing, this is called control, when in America it's called center. So this is called Dublin control, not Dublin center. Yeah, so it shouldn't be too bad coming in here. All these planes are going in here. Let's see. Yeah, all these planes are gonna land, trying to land all at the same time. You see they're lining up, and they're gonna probably go in. So that's probably the runway where I did set up in 10. All right, so I think that's the correct runway. We're all the way over here. We got some time, so they're gonna have us switch frequencies once we cross this line. So from London control, which is the blue section on this right side, east. Once we cross over to Dublin, we'll be on that. And then once we're coming in for a landing, because there's no circle around the airport, so that means there's no approach or delivery. So let's see those two. So we'll just be on his control, his frequency, until we are clear for landing. Just making sure he's not talking to me. So we're on final, basically. We say, hey, tower, we're on final, blah, blah. And then once we land, so we'll set up our frequency for tower after we switch to this frequency. And then once we switch to this frequency, sorry, once we get on tower frequency, we'll try to switch to ground frequency before we get on the ground. All right, let's see, how much time do we have left? We're getting pretty close. Let's see here.
Ryanair 919, roger. You're currently around 100 miles off your flight plan. Could you check what you filed? And if that's
The route is doing something weird. So it's Dublin to Rissap. So let's see when it crosses Dublin what it does. Rissap, we need to be at 3,000. I'm gonna have to be, let's see here. Going to Dublin, 132575 for speedboat 845. All right, so we should have already set that up. 132575. Okay. See, so we're switched over to Dublin, like I told you guys, and now we're gonna set up this frequency, which is you could zoom in there. I could look over here on this my other screen, which is EIDW Echo. Okay. And 118.60. So let's set that up because we can't set that up while we're on final. 118.60. You need to make these knobs turn faster. That's taking too long. Imagine me doing that while I'm on final. Okay. And once we switch to this frequency on final, we'll put in the ground frequency. Let's see if we get that right now. 1 to 1.80. So it'll be 1 to 1.80. Dublin Control, speedboat 845 with you, flight over 200. Yeah, he's probably trying to line them all up. Yeah, he's lining all of them up. 221. Tell him to reduce the speed to 210. Probably give room. Let's see, this guy's no, he's going to a different airport. So we got him. Let's go on arrival. Flight descend flight level 150, speedboat 845. Okay, so let's set this arrival. 10 right. Let's go. Okay, let's see if that edits. All right, there we go. Lip go, there we go. All right, so it's turning at Dublin. Let's descend down to 15,000. Contact these passengers. Well, you know, let's go on the frequency. I guess we're not gonna be. All right, let's do this. Select the flight attendants. What that is.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, now well into our descent. Go fasten seatbelt signs now being switched on. So if you're moving around the cabin or using the washrooms at this time, we'd ask you now to return to your seats, ensuring any hand baggage you may have moved during the journey is placed either underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead lockers. Your tray papers should be folded away, seat backs in the upright position, seatbelt security fastened.
Something probably needs to go in here.
Continue to use small handheld devices at this time. However, if you're using a laptop, these need to be placed into a seat pocket or overhead
locker. Rhubarb.
We'd also ask you at this time to familiarise yourself with your nearest emergency exit.
That thing is way too loud. I gotta figure out how to change the volume. All right, let's see. Rhubarb, detox. Detox and Burmo. Where's Burmo? Okay, that's correct. I think it's showing wrong, but it's right. So Burmo. Let's just walk through it. All right, let's descend down to 15,000. Let's not forget that. Now that we announced what we're doing. All right. We're trying to seatbelt signs from nows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going through an area of turbulence. We ask all passengers to please remain seated.
Yeah, it's not turbulence, but
with your
whatever.
seatbelt fastened. Thank you.
Okay, let's zoom in and walk to the flight plan here. Just make sure. Okay, so what am I doing? Am I on flight plan? Oh, that's why. All right, lip go to detox to Burmo to Babon to Bivdi to user.
No problem, down to 230 knots now, west ship 1200.
Oh, what are you doing, plane? What are you doing? Oh, shoot. All right, we're gonna have to manually control this for now until we figure out what happened to the route. Oh my gosh, did it get rid of the route completely? Wow. Wow, it doesn't even have the airport. All right, let's see if we can fix this quick. It says to Dublin? That makes no sense. I mean, Ablin. It got rid of the arrival. What the hell? Come on. Alright, what's this plane doing? It feels like it's doing something weird. I'm gonna control the speed myself. Alright. Okay, so we got it back. So let's go direct to Rubar. Lipko. I think we fixed it. Wow. Somehow we fixed that, guys. Alright. Let's double check again. So we're going to Rubar direct. Alright, we're Gucci. Jeez. Thank God I know how to fix stuff. Okay. Frames are good. Over the water. Crossing the water from the UK.
320 knots, descent to altitude 3,000 feet, was that right now, Cafe? Direct whiskey Alpha Lima, just maintain 12,000 feet. After you contact by Scandinavia.
Alright, so we don't have any information here, but we know need to be at, let's see, Burmo, Baron, and Bivdi. Yeah, I definitely need some charts. Need some charts. Let's see if I can pull them up. Navigraph. Dublin control for Speedbird 845. If you don't mind vectoring us to our correct altitude. Let's look for arrival. Down to 70 for Speedbird 845. So that's what I have there, but I didn't want to, just in case. So what I was doing was I was just really asking if I could descend, because I think he said descend via the arrival, but I had to double check. 7,000. Okay, so it doesn't show any other speeds after, except for 5,000 here at Oxlex, 7,000 at 3,000 at Rissap.
Very fast to seatbelt signs have been switched on. So if you're moving around the cabin or using the washrooms at this time, we'd ask you now to return to your seats. Ensuring any hand baggage you may have moved during the journey is placed either underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead lockers. Your tray tables should be folded away, seat backs in the upright position, seatbelt securely fastened for landing. If you continue to use small handheld devices at this time, however, if you're using a laptop, these need to be placed into a seat pocket or overhead locker. We'd also ask you at this time to familiarise yourself with your nearest emergency exit.
and heading 330 now.
Dublin, very good evening, 17673, information Golf, number 246.
Alright, we're crossing over the water here. Where are we going next on the next flight, by the way? Let me figure out what's the next. Hey, Random Puffins, I'm having a great day. It's just a little stressful here in the UK, over here in the East. But we're doing fine. And of course, getting used to this A321 again with the weird stuff, but we figured stuff out, so we're good. I'm going to decrease speed to 260. Okay, EIDW, Dublin, and we're runway 10 right.
Confirm 010 for Ryanair Suzuki. Roger 010 Suzuki.
Alright.
180 on the speed and 3000.
Alright, so we need to be at Bermud's above 7,000. So we need to get down ASAP. Come on, baby, you could do it. Right, let's reduce speed. 350. You sound a little faster.
Yeah, right, 558. I think we've been the guide.
Let's pull out our spoilers here a little bit. Get this thing down. 60 frames, nice. Alright, we're trying to get our altitude down without scaring the passengers too much on a descent. Alright, landing lights on.
Can we do a go around right now? 558, that's okay. Landing 360 degrees, maintain altitude 2002, and 558.
Cabin crew prepare for landing.
500 feet now, wind chill 1200.
Alright, we're good. Spoilers in. Alright, next we need to be at 3,000. We need to be 5,000 to be at Oslux. Alright, we got some time. Okay, I just love how smooth the frames are. Ooh, look at over here. It's just nice to know you could go to any part of the world and wham, it looks just like the real world without having to do anything to assemble. As real life should be.
Tony 130, clear LS, Henry 10 right, discuss. Right heading to clear LS, 10 right, let's just go.
Lip go. Okay, so lip go. Just look for the charts. We have the charts. Okay. I just never use them. All right. So it says Oslex about 5,000. Burmo at 7,000. Okay. Rhubarb was supposed to be at doesn't have a flight level. Okay, so Oslex, and then what's after Oslex? So we can look at this chart. Oslex. What's next after Oslex? Rissup, Gannet. Rissup and Gannet. Okay, so 5,000 and down to Rissup at 3,000, and that's it. And then we're on final. All right, let's jet down to 5,000. All right, so would be 5,000 by here, 3,000 by here. Or it'll slow down when we're on final.
Yeah, we're okay to continue with 1200. Okay, tower 119 decimal 6 with 1200.
You can descend, buddy. All right, let's manually descend if we can't get this down. Let's see. Right. Let's descend on our own, shall we? He hasn't spoken to us in a while, which is a good thing, right? I hope so.
Good evening.
All right, so let's try to remember the ground frequency, 121.8. So once we switch over to tower, let's make sure tower is still on, by the way. Tower is still on. 118.6. And then once we get there, we'll switch to 121.8. All right, so we are here, guys. Wow. Okay, so we have all these aircrafts going in. I don't know where he's going to place us, but these are all coming into the runway, and then we're going to be coming in. Wow. Let's see what he does. Let's head down to 5,000. Sorry, 3,000. Let's see if it does it manually for once. Nope. All right, let's bring back our speed. All right, auto brake set medium. Spoilers are still armed. Dublin control, Speedbird 845.
Left heading 130 degrees, cleared eyes, approach 10, right, right, half a minute.
What is the speed? Left 040. 210 knots, left 040. Speed 845. I swear I didn't hear him, bro. I keep hearing Ryanair, Ryanair. Alright, so now he's definitely contacting us to redirect gamut for Speedway 845. I'm just not used to this name. Come on, gamut. Redirect the gamut. Alright, flaps 1 degrees. Garrett, 3000, okay. One eight zero knots from Gannett, cleared 10 right for Speedway 845.
And approach control, get it with you, 3000 feet, heading 360.
Okay. Alright, flaps 2. Alright, gear down. When we turn off lights on. Nose light on. Flight test speed for landing. Right. Center 2500 for speed rate 845. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't do weird stuff right now. Come on, let's go. Turn. Jeez, bread. And then it turns slow. Let's bring back our speed.
2,500.
It's not the time to do weird stuff, yo. Okay, let's put our speed back up. 170. So we get into the airport. Fast enough because there's people behind of us. This is zoomed in so much. I don't know how much times I have to adjust this, but it's very annoying. Let's see if this works, man. Approach. All right, let's see what our approach speed is. Let's make sure I'm full flap. 5,000, 161. All right, let's see if it's lining up. Okay. Flaps 3 degrees. All right, so we're in the line, guys. And these guys are behind us, so we have a Ryanair aircraft landing, and then we're landing right after. Okay. Let's put our auto brakes on low. Okay, capture the localizer. Going to tower for Speedway 845. Thank you very much. Have a good day. All right, let's switch to tower, and then ground is 121.80. Come on, switch frequencies. Let's make sure we're good. All right, let's speed down. 161 speed. Okay. And 121.80. Let's finish that.
Whiskey 1, hold short, runway 34. JK, Sierra 2 and hold, Whiskey 1, hold short, runway 1634 right now.
Dublin Tower, Speedbird 845 is on final runway 10 right.
Speedbird 83, X-ray the Ryanair, vacate, service and check 0806, runway 10 right, clear takeoff.
You'll take off up there, right?
Speedbird 845, hello, release to men, find or proceed, expect that and clearance traffic depart A320.
Dublin Tower, Speedbird 845, say that one more time for, we're on final runway 10 right.
Yes, sir, I need you at find or proceed with company traffic departing.
We're a final approach pre for Speedbird 845. You need us to go around?
Well, yeah, because you're not really, you're doing 160 across the ground. Go around and say go around, acknowledge.
Going around for Speedbird 845.
Speedbird 845, turn left heading 360, maintain 3000.
Left 360, maintain 8,000 for Speedbird 845. Come on, man. 3,000 for 845. Why would you put him on the runway, man?
Runner 508, thanks, contact ground now 121.8, goodbye. 121.8, right, 508, bye-bye. Speedbird 845, contact Dublin control 132.579.
What a Dublin control for Speedbird 845. Make it hard enough already, buddy. Just stop. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Dublin control 132.575. All right, let's just manually 36030 or 360, yeah, 360 and 3000. We're gonna switch to 132.575. Double control, Speedbird 845, we're gonna go around heading to 3000, 360 heading. Left 280, Speedbird 845. Let's see if this autopilot to do what I want it to do. What are you doing? 280. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get this autopilot back on. It's not working, guys. Maybe it's a localizer or something.
2,500.
Okay. Let's see if that works. Oh my gosh. Killing me. Alright, let's put our speed back up. Alright. Let's hope that works. Yeah, our heading is not. Okay. Back in the arrival. Two 1 0 knots for Speedbird 845. All right, so at 3,000, and we're at 210 knots as they want. And let's see. All right, so the arrival is obviously not the arrival that we're on the wrong side of the arrival we took. So it's fine. I just wanted to put it back in to see something where Resape is getting at. So we at least. So they're gonna bring us back around. Yeah, we're here. Okay, so we have this aircraft going, this aircraft going, that aircraft to go in, and then we're probably last. That one to go in, jeez.
Right 150, and could you repeat the altitude, please, for Ryanair 529? Right, 5,000 feet up there now. Listen, 5,000.
What are you doing, plane? I just put on the flaps. What are you doing? And increase the speed. Why are you increasing the speed? I'm 210. Auto throttle is on, right? I can't see this light. Is it on or is it off? What is up with these lights? Come on, plane. All right, this plane maybe is not the plane to fly. Slow down. Yeah, this plane has way too much weird things to fly in like crazy areas like this. Holy crap. It's way too busy already. Oh my gosh. One flight taking this long. Like, why are you at 3,100 and not 3,000? I don't know what's going on. The autopilot's not engaging. Look how tilted it's flying. If I put on the flaps, it's gonna do something weird. Look at it. How is it increasing speed, but it's facing its nose down? Bro, this plane is retarded. Holy crap.
Right heading 170 for Ryanair 529. Thanks.
Why are you facing up? Trying to climb.
162.4, tower 118.64767.
I'm trying to get the nose down. I should be able to put it flaps 1 without it dipping. Some weird stuff. 170 degrees, Bureau 845. Okay, is this plane listening to me at all? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong thing. Okay, now that was my fault.
We got the speed control now, thanks for the diversion there. Thank you. Turn setting 130 left 130 and cleared ILS approach 10 right, Ryanair 529. Romary 1243, thank you for your patience. Turn right now heading 3103.
Anyway, so the whole reason we have to go around is because they decide to let somebody line up on the runway while we're on final. And I feel like the reason why the plane was wobbling when we took off, I think I know it now. These reference speeds are still wrong. They're still wrong. I thought they fixed that. I was wondering the speed is so high. I thought, oh, maybe A321. I thought they're higher, but I think that's way too fast. So I'm gonna put my speeds to 10, 15 knots lower. So 161. Either we do 150 or 145 or something like that. We'll see. All right, we're heading back to, yep, they're heading us back to RISAP. So we should be good.
Level 230, bid 43 Tango. Outside 242, we're almost there. Turn left heading 1703, safe match.
I don't know why I can't push this in. So if I do this, it's pull it out, okay, and then if I push it in, wow, just weird. Go direct to RISAP so we know exactly what it's trying to do. Let's see if it listens to us if we push this in. Wow. I'm gonna try one more time to do the flaps now that we have it to set 3000. Please just work. The nose is down, but it's showing that the nose is up. Oh my gosh, look at it. Let's see what it does. Overspeed. Overspeed. Weird. Why is it over flaps? All right, let me bring back to 205. All right, maybe that works. And now we're facing like downward, I guess. Let's see. Come on. Level out. That's just weird. 10 knots. I at right sap. Sorry for Alice approach runway 10 right. Speedbird 845. These numbers. Okay, I'm going to manually control this. Oh, let's go right sap first. Okay. All right, let's turn over to Gannett or whatever. Come on, turn, baby. Come on, Gannett. All right. Go to Gannett.
3000 by Gannett, thank you.
All right. We're almost there, guys. Jeez, we're heading there again. All right, we have our frequency for tower. We're trying this again. We have a British Airways aircraft right behind of us. And another aircraft. One 80 knots until 6 DME and contact tower at 118.6, speed 845.
Airways 1243 clear line us, runway 10 right, sorry for the late clearance.
Yeah,
correct. Airways 1243, speed 160 knots, maintain on forward heading.
160 not at the podium.
It wants to keep the speed up, so let's keep the speed up.
10 right, can you confirm what speed you want me at?
All right.
Sorry, 180.
Flight attendants, please be seated for landing once again.
Excellent, thank you.
And let's keep the speed as fast as possible. Then we're going to reduce speed. because we have people behind of us. I remember being on X-Plane and having low frames, and X-Plane slows down your sim, and them be like, oh, disconnect because, you know, you're moving too slow, got a lot of planes behind you. Is it lagging? All right, so we're just gonna keep the speed up, and I'm gonna drop it down fast. All right, let's drop it down to 160.
Airways 1243, contact the tower 118.61.
Gear down.
118.
Just want to keep that speed. Flaps 2 degrees. Okay, we got the speed back pretty fast. So let's put a 165. Chill. Why are you trying to go? These engines are so weird. Like, why is it trying to speed? Like, all that power. Okay, let's get down. 155. Laps 3. All right, let's get inside. And then we're going to go down to, let's see if 145 works, guys, or it's going to be too hard of a landing. I think that's too low of speed. So let's say 148. Autopilot off. Full flaps. Clear on runway 10 right.
And it's closing in 1 for you to come have a safe flight.
Okay, sorry, I had to change the frequency there. It's a little sketch. We're a little high. I think the speed is too high. Ah, speed is way too high. Dude, I gotta get this plane down. I'm not going around again. Get down! I'm on idle. Bro. What the hell? On your brakes. Bro, I can't stop this thing. I can't stop. I can't stop the plane. It's not stopping. Brakes! Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna disconnect. I can't stop the plane. It's not stopping. It shows no speed and it's not stopping. Holy crap, guys. Wow. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? It's not stopping. Brakes isn't working. It legit isn't working. They're not working. Like, I'm pressing them right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off. You may now use your mobile phones or handheld.
Alright, please shut up. Alright, let's see what's wrong with this thing. Try using reverse thrust, everything. Now the brakes are working? What the heck? Wow. Now the brakes are working. I don't know if they overheated or what the hell it was. It didn't say overheat. Or this plane doesn't even show that it overheats. Can't even put on the brake fan. Wow. Alright, so I think the freaking speeds on this thing is just not showing the correct speeds. Those approach speeds is way too fast. So I brought it down to 145 and the plane was still floating over the runway. I could not get this thing on the ground. All right, well, we might have to go back to the A320 because we're not going to be flying something that's going to be making us sweat here and do crazy things on VATSIM. Is this even a... All right, we're just gonna connect up. Not even worry about the APU, all that stuff. Turn off all the lights. I'm done with this plane for the day, bro. This is not working for me. They need to update this. So many things wrong. I want to fly the A321. I prefer to fly it than the A320, but it's not as stable. All right, let's turn off the engines. All right, go away. Wow. Could not stop this plane. No throttle. I was on idle way over the runway. Long before it said a retard, because I saw how fast it was coming in. I got down on the ground. It didn't even feel like I touched the ground. And then I could not stop. I put it in reverse, and I don't even know if it went back. I don't think it went back in full power. Else it would be obvious that I went in full power. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This thing makes me not want to fly. Oof. I'm going to get into boarding. Oof. Back to the A320. Yeah, you know where the bags are. Is it coming? This one, the doors don't open. It says cargo door, but it doesn't open. Okay, so yeah, tragic. Taking off on this thing was terrible. Landing was terrible. Oh my gosh, the rest of the flight was so nice and smooth, and it has better frames than A320. I also want to fly it, but I can't. This thing made me sweat too much today. And with all the learning curve, flying in with the learning curve, flying in what you call it, UK. Oof, makes it a lot harder. All right, so probably the next flight we'll jump back in A320 until I figure out how to manage in this plane. It's just a lot of random stuff, and it's so hard to deal with that stuff while you're trying to focus on so much more. The route goes in and everything, but it does weird stuff. Everything works, but does weird stuff. You should be able to, like, even if this is out, I should be able to push this in as green. And that's what they think it doesn't do. Like, see, it's only with the heading they allow me to use this. Everything has to be manual. I should be able to keep the speed on manual and, you know, the heading on manual, and supposedly use this for the altitude change. But it's a lot of stuff that doesn't work the same way as the A320. So who's right is the question. I don't know. A lot of pages you can't see. I can't see the trim page. I can't see the APU is started. I can't do nothing up here. Somebody, Airsoft, just bring out an A321 or somebody, just anybody. Please, I'm done. I'm done with the freeware aircrafts. I'm done with it. I just want to fly something stable. But until then, we jump back into fly-by-wire. You know, not the best frames, but I have a good computer. It runs fine on. And I just prefer the longer aircraft and these engines here, but it is what it is. We'll have to fly the Neo. That's more stable. It has more liveries anyway. This plane barely has liveries, or it used to, and then they changed the body, the model, and they didn't make more liveries or remake the liveries. So the A320 has more liveries. So if I decide to fly around the world randomly, I need to be able to what you call it, have any livery option. I don't even like the British Airways livery, but I use it because that's the only one that I could use for this flight. Let me see a taxi in, take off, rolling. Nope. Okay, so everything is done. Is there a way to end? Oh, there is a volume here. Okay, so announcements, I could turn those down. Oh, that's the passengers. Okay. So I could. Okay. Says all the passengers are off already? That was fast. Announcements is a little too loud, so let's put that halfway. And we'll see how that goes. Okay. Some other stuff I could announce. Map ground crew, view pilot's log, view your flight history. So far, that's our flight history. Oh, cool. So -127, -104, -100. We're just gonna stop the plane, guys. We couldn't get it on the ground. We couldn't stop it. So, and then taking off was weird too. I feel like the speeds are just so off. And if the speeds aren't correct, and we don't know what speeds to land at, I can't fly the plane. I'm sorry. I have to be able to have the right speeds. I can't be guessing. So is it like 20 knots off or something? Like, say if it's 161, am I landing at 141? Like, what the fuck? I mean, we could try one more flight. I'll try one more flight another day, just to see. Maybe we could figure out certain things. So if the reference speeds are a certain speed, we just do 20 knots lower. And let's try that on takeoff and try that on departure, because that's closer at least to what the A320 reference speeds are. We'll try that. And if that doesn't work, and our speeds, or landing speeds and takeoff speeds are just bad, we're not flying this plane until they update it. So until then, let's do one more flight. Let's see. Not sure if it's going to be today, but we'll stop the stream here and restart. And if we decide to stream again, we'll let you know. You'll see the notification. Thank you for watching. And have a good day. And we'll try to. I really want to stream at 1080p, but I gotta get my new modem, because that it doesn't look. It looks kind of blurry when I'm looking at it now. Oh no, the tablet went on 7. Tablet went on 240p somehow. Let's see here. See, it looks better. Let's go to 144p. No, that's not gonna work. 720p, and let's see how clear it looks for you guys. 720p is not bad. It just doesn't get crisp. So we'll stream quality has been fine today. Why change it? I just have to get my new modem. We'll just stick to 720p for now. All right, see you guys later.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now turned on the Wi-Fi for you to access. Please check the seat pocket for Wi-Fi information. If you need any assistance,